Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everyone is doing wonderful out there. It is the Michelle Olivia coming to you this morning with Short Live, compilation of my random thoughts. This morning, if you can't tell, those of you that know me well know that I sound a little funny this morning. I am under the weather. I have been battling a little cold for a couple of days now. And so, my random thoughts this morning, I'm going to be talking about some 3 tips for being sick as a busy person. Those of you that know me well know that I am busy, busy, busy all the time, and I love it. However, there's times when my body says, okay, time to slow down. And this is what happens. So, if you're one of those busy people that when you get sick, you beat yourself up for it, you refuse to rest, you are set back and upset and don't know how to quite get back on track, I've got 3 tips for you that have really helped me over the years, and maybe a bonus lesson that I learned this morning. So let's dive in. First, rest. Everybody says it. You get sick, you should rest. But I'm not talking just laying on the sofa. I'm talking resting your whole self, resting your mind, your body, and your spirit. What do I mean by that? What do we do as busy people when we rest? We have this in our hands, and we're checking our emails and responding to text messages and still going, going, going. So we may be laying on the sofa, but at the same time, our actual minds are not resting. So it's really important to disconnect, take a day or two to act, in your thoughts, in your spirit itself. Take some time to just rest yourself. Next, and this is important, especially if you're going to rest, get it and blow past it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying prioritize and forgive yourself for the things that don't need to get done. If you were supposed to go to the grocery store or you should have washed your clothes, those things can wait. Forgive yourself, take time to rest, and move on. The last one may be the most important. Plan your reset. Let me give you an example. I knew I was getting sick. I kind of felt it coming on. I waited a little bit to make sure that I couldn't pop back in by Monday. But on Sunday, when I knew it wasn't going to happen, I started reaching out to those appointments and saying, hey, heads up, not feeling well, might need to reschedule our appointment. I looked to see priority wise what had to be done, couldn't be rescheduled on Monday or Tuesday. And those things I made the priority and rested up until. The things that I could put off until later, the things that, and thanks so much for my folks that I was able to reschedule with. Those things that I could reschedule, I did reschedule, and it's okay. But then yesterday, as I was relaxing and recuperating and getting ready to get back started, I started planning my reset. I started writing down my to-dos of things that I needed to follow up on today and tomorrow, things that I needed to catch up on, those out. It also gives you a little cushion, because what if, like this morning, I'm starting to feel a little down again. I've been going, going, going since about 4:30 this morning, and I'm getting some really important things done. But I know not only did I plan those important things, but I planned a little cushion so that after I finish short live, I can relax for a little bit and rest and continue to rest my whole self through the rest of this day. What is my bonus lesson? I'm sorry, I forgot my recap. Recap: rest your whole self, forgive yourself, plan your reset. Lastly, your bonus lesson that I just got today: learn the lessons. There are a couple of things that I learned in this time around being under the weather that I'm going to remember to take care of next time as soon as I start feeling bad. A couple of those easy things are: one, I realized that I was pushing too hard in the weeks coming up to getting sick. I should have slowed down before my body made me slow down. Two, I didn't rest my whole self as soon as I started feeling sick. It took me a day or two to recognize it and say, okay, I need to step back and settle into it. One other lesson that I learned was paying more attention to my body and not pushing it as hard, remembering my emergency and hydrating, things like that. What are your tips? What are your things, lessons that you've learned from the last time you were under the weather that might help someone else? Drop them in the comments, share them. This isn't all about me sharing my random thoughts. I'd love to hear yours too. So if there's something that you would like to hear about on Short Lived, something that you'd like me to share or talk about, please let me know. I would love to share things that you all want to hear. Thanks so much for listening today and joining me on Short Lived. I really appreciate you all's support, and I will see you on Thursday. May you have a peaceful, passionate, and purposeful day. Love you guys. Mwah.